Welcome to our second science fiction battle report, and this is Colonial Marines versus Aliens. Much like the last game we played, except the last game was in a ruined city, this one is an open pitch battle between the aliens and the Colonial Marines. The general plot is the Marines are defending the small colony, they're the civilians inside the colony, and the Marines themselves have been deployed in a battle line, as you can see here, with the armoured cars on one flank and the tanks on the other. Behind them they have the dropships and jet fighters. Coming in to attack them, the aliens have deployed in one large battle formation, and they're basically charging forwards with small aliens in front, and right as scouts are the facehuggers. So the facehuggers go in first and make the enemy waste their ammo, and then the small aliens follow up, and then the big heavy aliens hit in the third wave. This is a tactic we've found works very well for aliens. The large royal aliens tend to be better in combat than the smaller aliens, but they're also harder to kill, although they're rather expensive. So generally you get rid of the small stuff first. It makes the enemy waste his bullets, and then your heavy infantry get in and beat the Marines. Other than that, we've also got this very, very small little nesting site which can spawn new aliens, and at the far side of the table there is yet another nesting site. If I can make it round there quick enough, there we go, there's another nesting site. So effectively both flanks of the Marine forces have been covered by the alien nests. However, the aliens can't start spawning until the second turn, so if the Marines are quick they can take out the nest before it gets going. So now we're going to see how it plays. So that's the end of the first turn, and it's I'd say an all-score draw, to be honest. On the far corner, the egg chamber has been destroyed by the Marines, who have surged forward and secured the hill. However, the hill is now under attack by aliens, but the Marines have the high ground and seem to be more or less holding their own. Over here, the massive alien advance has been slightly slowed by the two dropships pounding into them, and they've killed quite a few aliens in the centre. However, on the far side, half the town is under alien control now. The civilians have mostly been wiped out, and the heavy infantry are moving into the town trying to sweep the aliens out. You could go either way there. So that's the end of the first turn. It's been pretty much a shooting match rather than much in the way of combat, but I'm hoping to get my aliens really into their jaws, get him into my jaws rather, at my first opportunity. So that's the end of turn 2, and it's been one hell of a match. Unfortunately, this egg spawning chamber is basically all that's left of the left flank of the alien horde. These special weapons Marines have basically wiped them out. In the centre, the Marines have lost 2 of their heavy tanks, and they've only got 1 heavy tank left, and I've only got 2 small groups of aliens left, so that's not going to bode well. And the dropships are probably the bane of any alien army. They pack so much firepower they can pretty much kill anything. However, he has wasted all his ammunition killing small aliens in this area here, rather than the huge alien with the egg sac. But, you know, I don't mind it if he wants to be an idiot. Over on this side, I've managed to take out his horrible, nasty armoured cars, which was quite easy with royal aliens. Unfortunately, all my sport aliens have been killed by the heavy weapon civilians at the back, all nice in their little blue spacesuits. On the ridge line, the Marines are basically holding their own. They've managed to secure the massa completely, and are now using their robot sentries to blast away at the enemy. I have a feeling that these robot sentries are going to be the bane of my life. There's no way I'm going to be able to get close enough to them to actually take this high ground. But if I can take the town, I win the game, so it's quite good. I will also point out the amount of casualties we've had in this battle so far. Yes, that's not a huge alien horde, that's actually the dead pile. Yes, there's a lot of dead aliens there. But luckily they're aliens, so it doesn't really matter. Over to the next turn. A note to anybody who ever plays Alien vs Colonial Marines: the trick of winning is to completely saturate your enemy with facehuggers. All your facehuggers will actually die, but it will keep your enemy really busy shooting facehuggers while your actual heavy aliens can get in there and really teach the enemy a lesson. What do you think?
No.
No.
You've already tried this once, you failed.
Yeah, but
It's
I figure
part 2.
if I figure I'd do it again, you won't be expecting it. As you can see, the plan worked. If you can swamp the enemy with aliens, even if they're really, really low level aliens like facehuggers, once you kill your enemy, you can replace your facehuggers with baby aliens. Oh, your immature aliens. When the immature aliens kill kill normal marines, then the immature aliens become royal aliens. So very quickly you can replenish your army as long as you don't run out of marines to kill. So anyway, this is the end of the third round. The aliens at the far side have been wiped out and the marines have come down off the ridge and are now advancing on the alien queen, which is not good for the alien queen because she's kind of in the open. Despite that, the marine dropships and the marine fighters have just pounded the living daylights out of the queen, but only scored 2 hits. So she's got 3 hits altogether, another hit and she's snuffed it. However, on this side of the battlefield, my awesome aliens have taken the town. Unfortunately, his flamethrower armed civilians have just torched half the town and taken half my aliens out. So it's not going very well for the aliens now. I think the marines are going to win the game next turn. We shall see how it goes. So it's the end of turn 4. The marines and all the other troops have scurried over to try and take out the last egg chamber, and unfortunately they've been destroyed by the aliens. There's basically 3 marines left just there, just hanging on to dear life, completely surrounded by aliens. They're not doing very well at all, those poor chaps. They do still have air support. Unfortunately the fighters have run out of ammunition and the dropships have 1 round of ammunition left, which is not too good. This is the problem with fighting aliens yet again. When an alien kills you, or when a facehugger kills you, he can turn you into an alien. So yes, that's how this happens. It's rather zombie-like. And it doesn't look like the marines are going to win this one after all. It's been a big change of scene, I think. And so ends the battle on turn 6. The battle is well and truly over. It's been an absolute massacre for the marines, although the aliens have taken heavy casualties, so an all-out charge with aliens isn't necessarily a good idea, but it still works. There's a single alien left over this side of the battlefield whose friend has just taken out that tank, but the tank took the big alien out, so there's a baby alien left. And over on this side, the dropships used the last of their ammunition to pound and destroy the last egg chamber, which would have meant it was a draw. Unfortunately, the last 3 marines have just been overrun. So that's it. It's an alien victory. However, I would say it was more near a draw technically, because the aliens can no longer spawn. So I would say a victory because the aliens have actually wiped out everything on the ground. Although there's nothing to stop the marines flying back up to their spaceships in orbit and picking up some more marines. So yeah, I don't know.
The aliens would have got reinforcements.
And aliens would have got reinforcements too. So a good point. Well made, well made. You'll make a good alien commander one day, you know?
Yeah, if they don't kill me before I give information.
Yeah, that's true. So, the game's over. It's been an alien victory. Well done to the aliens. And I want to know who's going to clear all this mess up.